What's up guys, I'm Dean aka the Blue Crusader and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you some awesome builds for Fortnite. But basically all that I've done so far in this video is I've dropped in the forest area of the map, as you can see over here, the Wailing Woods, and I've actually collected loads of wood for us to build with. So I'm going to be showing you some of the coolest tips on how to build and how to build a really cool base for certain different situations within the game. So we already have lots of wood, so the first tip is basically if you're in the middle of the field getting shot in the crossfire by an enemy, or you're getting shot at, literally any material you build with is going to get destroyed really quick if it hasn't completed building yet. So the first thing to do is if you're running through the field, for an example, if there was a shooter on top of that hill shooting me, you basically just throw down 1 or 2 layers of wood and try and block the fire as you push. And then for an example, if you can camp behind these and make your way across the field, you would then build ramps to actually get up the hill and actually fight your enemy. So that's a really good way to block certain bullets incoming without actually dying. So the next tip for building we have is actually building a tower. Now tower is actually something you'll see a lot of streamers and players build. This is basically a 4-sided building which actually encases your whole player inside, and after you've built this you build a set of stairs and then you'll redo the system. So you actually build a 4-sided base, build another set of stairs, get on the edge so you can actually jump up and build another set of stairs. And you can actually use this as a really effective sniper tower at the end of the game. So for an example, if you have a sniper, someone was up there, you could just peek them and snipe them straight off the tower. So this tower is really good just for combat situations. For an example, if someone's pushing you with a shotgun, you can really quickly build a wooden tower based on how quick you are at building, of course, and you can get straight up out of the action and straight into cover. You can always use this as a really cool sniper tower on a hill if you have a vantage point at the end of the game, and it gives you a really big advantage. One thing I would recommend though is these bases that I'm showing you and these tips are made out of wood, but I would recommend a stronger base being built out of brick or metal. Metal I think will take the most impact damage and actually resist the most shots before it gets destroyed, so metal is definitely the strongest thing. The best thing to gather metal is actually destroying things like tractors, cars, and also mobile homes or trucks, because they do have a lot of metal, and it's great to farm these so that you actually have a lot of materials at the end of the game so you can build a really strong and resilient base. I'm obviously showing these builds out of wood because it's much easier to gather and actually record with, but all of these tips and bases can be built out of metal as well. So now we're going to gather some more wood and I'm going to show you the next build. So gathering wood is really simple. I would recommend dropping somewhere like I did, such as in the Wailing Woods or one of the other areas with a lot of trees. I think there is another area, perhaps it's the Moist Mire in the bottom right of the map. There is definitely more than one places where you can gather a lot of wood, but I'd definitely go into something like a forest if you want to gather a lot of trees. So we're just going to farm some wood. We have around 200. We don't really need much for this build, but I'm going to show you this quickly. So basically this build is exactly the same as the sniper tower we've just built. So what you want to do is you want to create a 4-sided base, just like so. We don't really need anything covering the bottom because this is just an example, but what you do is you'd make a stairs base which leads up just like this and make 4 sides, and then you'd make more stairs going to the top, and then what you do is you create 4 ramps at either side. And then what you can do with this is you can actually go up each side of the ramp. You can also go down the stairs, or you can make a platform to actually stand on, and you can actually go around and shoot and then take cover behind each ramp, and you can use it as a vantage point, and it actually works as a much better sniper tower than the example we showed before, especially because if you don't have this platform on top, you can literally, if you get shot at from different sides, you can go down this ramp, peek, and then go up any of these different sides as ramps, so you've got a lot of different areas you can peek from. Another thing to do when building bases is the fact that you have the G key to use to your advantage. So if you press G, it lets you edit the base, so anything you click will be removed when you press G again. If we press G here and click there and click G to confirm, it will make a window. That is obviously if you select one square, it will make a window. However, if we press G again and we click another square and press G to confirm it, it will make a door. So 2 squares vertically creates a door, and 1 square in the center will make a window. If we minus one of the blocks again, it will turn into a window. If we minus both, it will create another solid wall. So you can quickly edit faces, make them into windows, make them into doors, and make them into full solid walls for your advantage. So building can be quite complicated, but if you actually master it, you can actually get a real high advantage in the game from building different kinds of bases. So that is basically it for this Fortnite Battle Royale tutorial on building bases and building tips. This tutorial video was basically designed for some of the newer players and some of the players who kind of neglect the building side of the game, because this game, rather than other games of the same genre such as PUBG, H1Z1, is more about the building aspect rather than learning the shooting mechanics. So I just wanted to show a few tips to actually build better bases and use them to your advantage. So I hope you like this video. If you liked it, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Fortnite videos and much more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.